Husband's affair partner showed up at my house, saying they've been together with a daughter and she's pregnant again, so I told our kids and his parents about his secret family before he begged for another chance. I was folding laundry on a Tuesday afternoon when the doorbell rang. A woman I'd never seen before was standing on my porch holding a toddler on her hip and a manila envelope in her free hand. "Are you Renata?" she asked. "Yes. Can I help you?" "My name is Simone. I'm your husband's girlfriend. This is his daughter Zara. She's 2, and I'm 4 months pregnant with his second child." I stood there holding a pair of my husband's boxers, while his other family stared back at me from my own front porch. Simone said she met my husband Lyle 3 years ago at a work conference. He told her he was divorced. She only found out about me last week when she discovered our family Christmas card in his jacket pocket. 4 smiling faces. Me, Lyle, our son Keenan, who's 12, and our daughter Veda, who's 9. "He told me he had no kids," Simone whispered. She handed me the envelope. Inside were photos of Lyle and Simone together, restaurant selfies, beach vacations, a photo of him holding baby Zara in a hospital room looking like the proudest father alive, hotel receipts from weekends he told me he was traveling for work, a lease agreement for an apartment 20 minutes away with both their names on it, 3 years of proof that my marriage was a performance. "How often does he see you?" I asked, my voice somehow steady. "Every weekend he's supposedly on business trips, sometimes Wednesdays. He keeps clothes at our apartment. Zara calls him Dada." I looked at that little girl. She had Lyle's eyes, his exact dimple on the left cheek. "He told me he was leaving you by the end of this year," Simone continued. "That's why I got pregnant again. Then I found the Christmas card and realized everything was a lie. I invited her inside because this woman wasn't my enemy. She was another victim. We sat at my kitchen table while Zara played with Veda's old toys, and Simone showed me texts where Lyle called her his soulmate, messages where he complained about me being boring, messages planning their future together. I read every one without crying. The tears would come later. Right now I had work to do. I called my mother-in-law on speaker. "Beverly, I need you and Gerald to come over right now. It's about Lyle." They arrived in 30 minutes. I sat them down across from Simone and let her tell her story. Beverly's face went from confused to horrified to furious in under 5 minutes. Gerald didn't say a word. He just stared at the photos with his jaw clenched. "That's my granddaughter?" Beverly whispered, looking at Zara. Simone nodded. Beverly started crying, not for herself, for Zara, for my kids, for everyone living inside Lyle's lie. Then I told my kids. I sat Keenan and Veda down and kept it simple. Dad has been keeping a secret. He has another family, a little girl named Zara and another baby coming. Keenan went completely still. Veda asked if we were getting a divorce and I said probably yes. She started crying. Keenan didn't cry. He just said, "I knew something was wrong," and went to his room. Lyle came home at 6, whistling like nothing was wrong. He walked through the door and froze when he saw his parents sitting in his living room with Simone and Zara on the floor. Every color drained from his face. "What is this?" His voice cracked. "This is the end," I said. He dropped to his knees begging. Said it was a mistake. Said Simone meant nothing. Simone's head snapped up. "Nothing? I'm carrying your child and I mean nothing?" He tried to blame loneliness. Said I'd been emotionally distant. Said the pressure of providing made him spiral. Gerald finally spoke. "Stand up. Stop embarrassing yourself." Lyle stood. "You built 2 families on lies," Gerald said. "You looked your wife in the eye every day and lied. You looked this woman in the eye and lied. You have a daughter who calls you Dada and you hid her like she was something shameful." Lyle opened his mouth. "Don't," Gerald said. "I have nothing left to say to you." Beverly walked over and hugged Simone. Then she knelt down to Zara. "Hi, sweetheart. I'm your grandma." That broke me. I finally cried. Not because my marriage was over, but because this little girl deserved a grandmother who acknowledged her existence. Lyle moved out that weekend. Divorce papers filed Monday. Simone and I exchange photos of the kids now. Beverly sees Zara every Sunday. My kids are adjusting slowly, but they're strong. Keenan still won't talk to his father. Veda wrote him a letter that said, "You lied to all of us and that's not what dads do." Lyle still calls begging for another chance. I let it go to voicemail every single time.